It breaks on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Please.
Flores, hand this up. Thank you very much.
I had 3 more seconds and I had the whole thing. I was supposed to have 3 minutes.
Sir, thank you. Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
It's the JR Show from Studio 99 at the American General Media Complex. On air at News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Online at kernradio.com. Now, here is your host,
JR. Hold on. There we go. Top of the day to you. I got to plug the mic in. YouTube heard me, but the radio didn't. Top of the day to you. This is the JR Show. I am your host, JR Flores. You're listening to Kern Radio. Check us out online, kernradio.com. We're also streaming live on YouTube. That's right. Head over to YouTube, search up Kern Radio, hit the subscribe button, that notification bell. Every time we are live, you can come along for the ride with us. Plus on social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, just search up Kern Radio. I am also out there, JR Flores, or why not JR? We got a great show for you lined up today. We have some guests. We have great topics. But before we go any further, do you know what tomorrow is? Or at least tonight, tonight, kind of tomorrow, Chris. Do you know what is happening? What the big thing is?
I'm unaware.
No idea, do you? We celebrated it a couple weeks ago. We were all excited about it.
Breast cancer awareness?
No. She just got engaged. Maybe that's the biggest clue I could give you.
You swizzle?
That's right. Tonight is the night. Life of a Showgirl comes out at midnight, Chris.
Yeah.
I have my people lining up at Target already, saving me a spot. I will be getting the life. Sorry. Taylor Swift's new album comes out tonight. If you without daughters didn't know, there is your one reminder. Get that Taylor Swift album for your kid. That wasn't the big news, though. The other big news of the day, the Hard Rock announced their opening date. We'll talk about that in just a second. More details out of the latest DUI fatality involving a 6-year-old. The family now being represented by Chayne Cohn Clark. Very, very strong advocates for tougher penalties on DUIs. We'll talk about that. Houchin doing all kinds of giveaways and all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, Chris, I want you to get into Houchin. They're in dire need of platelets right now. Again, apparently there was a call out for somebody locally that needed a whole bunch of platelets. So they're doing today, tomorrow, and Saturday. I had already had mine scheduled for tomorrow. I did that about a week ago after I had just got done doing my platelets. I had mine scheduled for Friday already, but they're also giving away $50 gift cards because they're in dire need of that. So if you get in, and not only that, if you go in and tell them JR sent me, JR, you know, the guy on the radio, Andrew Flores, that's my government name, by the way. Yeah, he sent me. I'll get another $25 gift card on top of that. So you guys come in with me tomorrow. I'll be donating, and if I bring in a bunch of people with me, we can all get rich. Well, at least $25 and $50 gift cards, and they're also giving away pink shirts for breast cancer awareness. And you guys know that I wear pink on every Wednesday, so I'll add another one to my rotation. They're also giving away some Vegas trips. I'll tell you all kinds of stuff. No, if you didn't need another reason to go into Houchin just because it feels good to know that you're saving somebody's lives, I'm going to give you a bunch more reasons why you should go to Houchin, if not this weekend, then into next. Prop 50 is going to cost us more money than we expected. Yeah, it's already got a price tag north of $250 million. Well, guess what? They screwed up. Did you get your sample ballot already in the mail? Make sure you take a good look at that, because there's an error on that book. And that's going to cost us more money to have to reprint those darn things. I'll tell you what that error is. Or maybe you can call in and tell me what the error is, and I'll find something in my prize closet to give you. How about that? If you can find the error that is on the sample ballots for the special election, chime in 661-842-5376. And we also have guests. Amber Ranger from the Kern Down Syndrome Network is going to stop in, tell us about Walk for a Million Dreams coming up later in the month and how you can participate, and animal style, not what you think, at In-N-Out. Tell you who showed up in a drive-through. The old In-N-Out, not locally in California though. But back to the Hard Rock, and oh wait, and one, hold on. You guys ready for this? I swear, every time I think I'm just about not over it, but just kind of like whatever. It's California Avenue is screwed up, and I've accepted it, and I it's fine. It's cool. I got it.
It's never going to get finished.
And it never gets better. That's the problem. It doesn't get any better. The city of Bakersfield putting out a press release about an hour ago, and just to inform you guys, the intersection of California and Mohawk, I repeat, the intersection of California and Mohawk will be closed completely, entirely, to all through traffic, no matter which direction you are coming from. The intersection at Mohawk in California will be completely closed come Saturday from 1 a.m. And at least they're taking some of our advice now and saying, oh, maybe we should do this overnights to affect less traffic. That's what I should have put on the street sign. Hey, can you do this at a more convenient time to help all of us? Oh, I mean, somebody should have put on that street sign. But the intersection will be closed beginning 1 a.m. on Saturday all the way until, and now you know how this is going to go down, right? Because they say 1 a.m. till noon. I'm not much of a gambling man. Ask Chris. We went to Vegas to go watch a Raider game a couple weeks ago. I probably threw $20, $25 in the slot machine, if that. But I'm willing to bet that this thing isn't going to be done by noon on Saturday. So just for safe, planning purposes, avoid California between Real Road and Stockdale Highway on Saturday as much as possible. If you don't have to be in that area, don't. And if you do, I'm sorry. I do. Chris and I do. We both live smack dab in the middle of all this mess going on. And I think that's where they moved my street sign down, or that street sign down to, that somebody keeps changing. A new sign showed up overnight. Somebody wrote spooky season on it, Chris. I don't know who that could have been. After the city or the guys changed the sign. First it was saying the JR show, somebody was kind enough to give us some free advertisement. And then the guys finally got fed up with it and said, please, or no, it didn't even say please. It said leave board alone.
At least it said thanks.
And then it said thanks. But that's like when you tell your kid not to do something and they're like, okay. So somebody went in the middle of the night and wrote spooky season on it. I don't know who that. And then this morning, signs disappeared. I'm sorry. I find that funny, but I think I know where they might be. So look out for California Mohawk. There might be a special street sign down there on the corner, but avoid the intersection Saturday. In all seriousness, you guys, California Mohawk, it'll be closed from 1 a.m. until noon, but I imagine it's going to be further into the day. So just avoid California Avenue all day on Saturday if you can. The other big news locally coming today, the Hard Rock has announced their opening date for November 13th. My nephew Jason is already parked outside in the parking lot. I can imagine you guys remember the old, what was it, Mervin's commercial where the lady was in the sliding door going, open, open, open. That's my nephew right now in front of the Hard Rock, just sitting there waiting. He's going to have to wait till November 13th, about a month away. Just the casino portion, though. That's what most of us are waiting for. The hotel, yeah, we'll take that. The concert venue, yeah, that's going to be cool too. But right now, we just want the tables. We just want the place. But kudos to the Hard Rock. They have already generated thousands of construction jobs just building the place in what seemed like record time. And not only that, adding thousands of permanent roles upon opening. The Hard Rock, now check this part out. They're also committed to infrastructure improvements in the surrounding area. Now, here's the key takeaway. The Hard Rock is promising to provide and committed to infrastructure improvements in the surrounding area at no cost to the taxpayer. Dolores Huerta Foundation, take note. They are not only building this place, but the surrounding area as well. Because they're committed to the community education and economic development initiatives. That much. You would think other, I don't know, places like nonprofits would be committed to those kinds of things too without taking taxpayer money. But boy, some come with out in hand, I'll tell you that. And more on that foundation and who the namesake is out politicking for. Yeah, Prop 50. We're gonna give her foundation $250,000 while she goes out and knocks on doors and carries signs that say yes on Prop 50. Meanwhile, the city's bankrolling her little building downtown. Sorry, we'll get into Prop 50 in just a second after the break. Our guest has let us know that she is on her way. Give you some updates from the 6-year-old that was killed by an alleged DUI driver. The family is speaking out through their attorneys, Chayne Cone Clark. Houchin, all kinds of giveaways. You guys get out there today, tomorrow, Saturday. I'll be in tomorrow if you guys want to come give some platelets. We'll tell you what you may receive if you do so.
Do I need to set an appointment for that, by the way?
Usually, yes, but because they're in dire needs, and I'll pull up the email that they sent, it's a local person that is in need of platelets like right now. And so they're saying Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, just walk in. Typically, you'd need an appointment, but right now we need it so bad, just walk in.
I just jump in the car with you then.
Come on down. We'll see if Dawson can cover the show. I think I'm going at 3:15 tomorrow.
Are you really?
Just after the broadcast. But I'll look up, see what appointments there are, and all kinds of stuff you get. Not only the great feeling of knowing that you saved somebody's life, but other goodies as well. I'll tell you about that. And our guest later in the program, the Kern Down Syndrome Network. They'll tell you about a walk for a million dreams. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
You're welcome anytime, sir.
First Look with Scott Cox, 6 to 9 a.m.
On the
on
Friday
in.
edition of the First Look program, we'll
Come
chat
on
with the
in.
nice ladies from the Greek Food Festival. Please bring samples. Please bring samples. We'll have
You're on a hot mic.
state-of-the-art news, traffic, and weather. We'll see how
This one
the
is
government
YouTube.
shutdown is
Oh,
going.
so
It's
you're
all
gonna say
happening
hi
6
to
to
Mike?
9 a.m. right here at News Talk
Nobody can see you. You have to
96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
It's come. You have to
First
be
Look
in
with
the
Scott
shop, though,
Cox,
Mike.
6
You
to
can't.
9 a.m. News Talk
What are you doing?
96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
How can you free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Introducing the IHOP Value Menu, where all your breakfast faves are just $6 each every day. Where else can you get a big, filling, sit-down breakfast for only $6? Go to your happy place with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Let's go! King Door Company continues to set the standard in the garage door industry, and I'm here to tell you a few of the reasons why. First off, King Door carries Clopay garage panels and LiftMaster openers, so you're guaranteed quality and reliability well beyond the reach of most garage door companies, and it just gets better from there. King Door has a fleet of fully stocked service trucks with all the parts and tools to handle any job quickly and efficiently, and those trucks are manned by the most knowledgeable technicians anywhere. They have all the technical expertise imaginable and the most up-to-the-minute training available. In fact, King Door is so committed to training that they have the King Door Academy, a full-size, state-of-the-art classroom right on the premises with all the latest teaching aids, including working garage doors to simulate any installation, repair, or technique. Your garage door is a very important part of the safety, security, and look of your home, so don't trust it to anyone but King Door Company. Call them today at 397-2744, stop by the showroom at 7450 District Boulevard, or check them out online at kingdoor.com. King Door Company, your company with the pride of a lion.
The Armstrong and Getty Show, weekdays noon to 2 on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
Welcome back. See, that's why if you're on the YouTube, you heard Mike Hart come in during the break and interrupt me. I was like, Mike Hart, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I'm on the show today. You're
Well, I
welcome
thought
here.
your guest was at first.
Yeah, I was like, you're welcome anytime though, Mike, but come back tomorrow. No, we have guests tomorrow too, so stay tuned for What the Faith Friday. Our guests are arriving right now. We have the folks from the Kern Down Syndrome Network going to tell you about Walk for a Million Dreams in just a second. Just that friendly reminder, California and Mohawk going to be closed on Saturday, 1 a.m. till noon, so avoid the area if you can. Just got a press release earlier today from the fine folks at Chain Cone Clark discussing the 6-year-old that was killed by an alleged DUI driver. They are speaking out through their representation. Chain Cone Clark, Asmarit Mayal, says loved animals. This is going to be tough. After all, the 6-year-old was being raised on a farm with horses, goats, dogs, and bunnies, among others. With that love, she combined her adventurous spirit, earning an 84 score recently in the mutton busting competition that's similar to bull riding, but with sheep at the Kern County Fair. She was loving too and known for being friendly to everyone, including strangers in the market. She was a stellar first grader at Central Academy of Arts and Technology in downtown Bakersfield and earned the Friendship Award in her kindergarten class at BMAT Elementary. Her first name was inspired by her grandmother, a longtime local educator, and her middle name, Paisley, was that of her father's sister who had passed away. Unfortunately, on Sunday morning, Jacqueline Del Toro was driving home with her daughter and her 7-month-old son, Elliot, after buying their favorite Mexican bread and treats from the Pandaria in Lamont. I have a lot in it, and it says it was a family tradition to drive there early before the shop sold out. Me and my daughter have a lot of traditions. Saturday mornings, typically, we try to go out and have breakfast. We'll go out to 24th Street Cafe. We'll go to Arizona Cafe. Sometimes we'll hit the drive-through at Taco Fresco and get some menudo just to take home. And we'll go inside the little bakery there and get some pan dulce, some bread, some Mexican breads. So I know how that is. Unfortunately, it hits very close to home. This little girl was 6 years old. And some knucklehead decided to be in a vehicle at 7:45 in the morning on a Sunday, allegedly intoxicated. And I have to say allegedly. On the drive home, her daughter asked for one of the treats, and Jacqueline responded, "Yes, baby, but let's wait until we get somewhere safe to pull over." Shortly after, as she approached Cottonwood Road from East Panama Lane, Jacqueline remembers her car suddenly flipping, then hearing her babies crying and Asmarit's grunting. Jacqueline, a registered nurse, managed to escape the vehicle, blood dripping down her face. She checked her baby, who suffered a broken tibia and fibia. Asmarit was not responding. As we've learned, a 20-year-old, not even the legal age to drink, allegedly impaired, rear-ended her sedan. He has been charged with gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated. And I brought it up yesterday. She is at least the 24th person killed by an alleged impaired driver this year alone in Kern County, already doubling the total from last year. It's a parent should never have to bury their child. Parents should never have to plan a funeral for a 6-year-old. Jacqueline and her husband are asking our community to come together in honor of Asmarit and sign a petition that Shane Cohn Clark has put together to urge lawmakers and policymakers to take action and implement tougher DUI laws. The mother and father said in a statement, Asmarit had her whole life ahead of her. She was joyful, adventurous, and full of life. In one instant, it was stolen. No family should ever have to plan a funeral for a 6-year-old because someone chose to drive impaired. We're speaking out so no other parent has to feel the kind of pain. If you care about your life, the lives of others, you shouldn't drive under the influence ever. 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 If you go and you even have one drink, just don't even get in the car. It's not worth it. And the problem becomes is, well, I've done this before. It's fine. I'm okay to drive. I can handle it. I do this all the time. Those words should not come out of an alcoholic's mouth. And unfortunately, it happens too often in this community. So I urge you, go to chainlaw.com, sign the petition. We need to make it harder on these guys that commit DUIs. And I don't care if it's your first offense, second, third, they need to be taught a lesson. Got to get to a break. On the other side, we'll talk to the folks from the Kern Down Syndrome Network. They have an event coming up, a Walk for a Million Dreams. They'll tell you all about it and how you can attend. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. An assailant drove a car into people outside a synagogue in northern
Kern Down Syndrome Network, we are a local volunteer-ran nonprofit serving people with Down syndrome and their families. We provide workshops, trainings, vital resources for the community from birth to adulthood. So, yeah.
Just kind of support and all that, and you guys have an event coming up.
We do. Super
Walk for a
excited
million.
about it.
Walk for a Million Dreams. How long have you guys been doing this for?
This is our third one. We
All right.
did one right before COVID, and then one last
year. I
and
remember
now-
when you guys came for that one.
Yeah, now coming in strong for the third year.
Talk to me about what the event is.
Go for it.
You guys are all like, there's three. They came with three, and then nobody was like, I'll talk.
I still some energy.
They all brought each other, hoping the other person would talk. That's we're gonna play Rochambeau to see who's gonna. I'm just kidding, ladies.
So the Walk for a Million Dreams, essentially what we're doing is it's an opportunity, kind of a fun, inclusive event for the community to come out. We have families that are generating teams. So every family has a team. Everybody has chosen their team name. Some of our teams, the names have changed over the years. So like my son, Ian, we have Ian's Incredibles. That's been our team name. That's going to continue to be our team name. And it's just a chance for the families to get to come out. There's some different fundraising opportunities within the event. And honestly, it's just a really good day just to be able to celebrate our kids, to celebrate their future dreams, and really just kind of welcome the community to kind of come and rally behind us.
Why does an organization like your guys matter in this community? Talk to me about some of the things that I know you, like you said, you have Ian, some of the things that some of the families may have to deal with, and how you guys come along and support that.
Well, our loved ones with Down syndrome are lifelong learners, and they are living longer, healthier lives. And so with an organization like ours, providing the resources that we provide, and, it's just to help them along with the journey. It makes it's a different journey. We don't like to say it's a hard or bad or difficult, but it is a different journey. So to have someone walk alongside you, is important.
That knows what you're kind of having to deal with, and raising a child that may have Down syndrome. It's not common for my daughter's okay, so I wouldn't know what you guys have to deal with as far as raising a child that might have Down syndrome. Angela, you know all too well how that is.
Right. And so here's the other thing is that the journey that my family is on, it's not the same as the journey that Letty's family is on. It's not the same as the journey that Amber's family is on, because everybody's child has kind of a different set of needs, a different set of challenges. I have a dear friend who lives in Florida who has an adult son with Down syndrome, and she likes to say, if you've met one person with Down syndrome, you've met one person, right? So it's not the same. It's not like we say, oh, look, there's just, this one person.
I love that.
I know for us, like I'm amazed now that, 15 years into raising a child with Down syndrome, to see, as I'm going about in the community, other families that have kids with Down syndrome. I see people with young adults, and I know they're not connected with us. And I so want to just reach out and go, hey, you need to come join us. You need to come with us. I know one of the things
I think we need them, the older crowd,
especially the young adults,
the ones that have walked it ahead of us.
Yeah,
like we need them just as much as they might need.
Right.
Yeah. I know one of the more exciting things that we've started this last year is we have different social groups. So they're kind of age based. So we have one for kids. We've got stuff for the adults. The teen tribe that's what Ian is in. In fact, we just had a gathering this last weekend, and it was so much fun to be able to watch the kids in a setting that was safe, that was welcoming, that kind of met all of the kids where they were. And at the end of this, we asked, I asked him on the way home, I was like, hey, what did you like? And he was like, I got to hang out with the guys.
And that he just wanted to be around friends.
It was inclusive. We had some kids there from Garces.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's open,
Yeah.
free. So
So it's good to be able to provide these settings, right? Not only within smaller groups, but even just to have them out in community, right? Because at some point our kids will be out in community, whether they are, as teenagers, as adults, and the world's not going to change for them. So we need to be able to give them the tools to be able to navigate and be in the world, with, all the challenges that they have, but also to be able to navigate in the world. But at the same time, we do want to be able to kind of make it a kinder place.
Right.
So,
Yeah. And you guys do that by these meetups you're talking about. You guys do those often. So if families want to get connected, you said, I see people all the time that aren't connected. How do people get connected if they want to be a part of this?
They can find us on Facebook, Instagram. They can go to our website, kerndsn.org. You'll find us. We're all over social media right now, especially with the walk. So just search Kern Down Syndrome Network. Or if you see it, we're also out in the community. So if you see us, you'll always see someone with Down syndrome, reach out. And I think that's the easiest way for us is when we run into someone, it's always to connect with them and just to connect them to our organization. Like, we're here to support you, because we are the only Down syndrome specific organization.
And there's no cost.
No,
there's no cost. You're
no.
not going, hey, it's like $10, $15 for a membership. Or when we come to these events, you're not asking anybody for money. This is completely free, right?
Yes, our organization is free. We are, but the walk is a fundraiser.
Well, no, the walk. No, I'm talking about like the meetups,
the
meetups that you guys do with families and play dates,
100%.
play dates and support and reaching out and be able to talk to each other. That there's no membership fee involved in that. That's what I meant. Oh, yes, the walk is a fundraiser. There's a registration process involved, and one of these ladies, I promise, is going to tell us about it.
We'll leave that for Letty. She can take on all.
How do people get registered for the walk if they want to sign up?
They can go to our link tree, and they can register, they can sponsors. We're still looking for sponsors. We actually just had a team that raised, in literally 24 hours, they've raised over $8,000.
Wow.
So it's amazing just to see our families, just kind of, not just our families, but out in the community. He's with Sunrun. So he just rallied his team. But you can go to our link tree, look up the Walk for a Million Dreams. You can go to our Instagram. There's a link to our link tree. And it's from 9 to 3 at Stramler Park. And we are expecting probably close to 2,000 people. Right now we have close to 40 teams already registered.
I love it.
So it's going to be, it's just a fun day.
October 25th.
So it's October 25th. So you still have time to get a team assembled. Get it registered, raise money before the event. And then when you show up, you're like, this is what we've done.
Yeah. And not every team has to raise the most amount. We have some contests that we're doing. So we have like best team shirt, best team space, most amount raised, so there is sometimes some fun,
competition involved.
Going, but a lot of people just register, show up, and have fun. It's an all-day event. Lots of fun, lots of activities, very family friendly.
And I don't have to run, right?
No. But honestly, even the walk itself, hey, it's a small portion of the event. Let's just say that.
It's low key.
It's very low key.
But I'm sure the families and the kids enjoy being out there at the walk and being able to participate in that, right?
They love it.
It's so much fun.
There's going to be a lot of fun activities.
We have the rock wall. We're going to have a petting zoo. We're going to have karaoke. All kinds of different activities.
Foam pit, suds and fun.
Foam
out
party.
Some first responders will be.
Will be there.
We'll have face painting, balloon
all kinds of vendors out there.
Yes, sensory and craft area. We'll have some. I think one of the princesses, Spider-Man, and it's a full day. It's a full day. There's a ton of stuff to do.
Again, this is happening on
October 25th
at Stramler Park from
9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And if people want to find out more, one more time, how do they do that?
KernDSN.org.
You guys are a good team. You guys just point at each other. And you take that one. And it's your turn. And it's your turn. And why do I have brownies in front of me? What is going on with this, Angela? What are you trying to do to me here?
Just kind of sweeten the deal, I guess.
And you specifically said these are not for Ralph Bailey.
I may have.
I like to take my shots where I can. I'm sorry if I dragged you into the middle of that one, Angela.
If he wants to invite us to come on the show, then I will be happy to make brownies.
Bring him some brownies as well. Those are delicious.
Because Chris is here right now. Chris can come in and get some brownies.
Chris, you can come in and get some brownies. You guys can check us out on YouTube and get some brownies as well. But come out. Come out again to Stramler Park, October 22nd. 25th.
October 25th. It's a Saturday. Can't miss it.
25th.
And Stramler Park's redone their whole park.
I know.
It's nice.
So we've typically had our events there in the past. We've had to move them since they've done the reconstruction. You guys are you guys
outgrow it.
Are you guys like the first event there, I think?
Yeah, we might pretty close. I think he was setting up, pretty close.
Pretty close to.
They just opened it back up.
Yeah, because I was gonna say
nice.
usually we have like our mac and cheese fest out there, our brunch fest, but we had to move all that because the construction was going on. But I've heard great things. So not only is it your chance to participate in the Walk for a Million Dreams, but see the new park.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes.
If you need a reason to go over and see the newly redesigned Strambler Park, October 25th is the date to do it. For Walk for a Million Dreams, Kern Down Syndrome Network. Ladies, thank you for stopping by. You know you're always welcome on the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
If you can get a hold of me, huh, Angela?
I know.
I knew she was going to say something. I knew she was going to say something.
Come knock on your window.
I leave her purposely. What do the kids say? I'm read. I'm read. What is it? I do that on purpose just because it's Angela. She acts like she can't find me up in the balcony at church or something. She knows exactly where I sit. But no, thanks for stopping by. I love you.
Right, so we're Summit people.
Oh, you sit in the Summit?
Yes, we do.
Oh, I didn't know you moved over to the Summit.
Yes, we've been there for a while.
Okay, that's why I don't see you in the front row anymore. She used to be down in the front row. I used to be down there too, and then they kicked all the heathens to the back. Apparently over to the Summit too. So, but you can come join us at Canyon Hills every Sunday if you want as well. Service starts at 9:30, but be out at Strambler Park October 25th. Walk for a Million Dreams. Again, ladies, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Got to get to a break. On the other side, we'll talk about no on Prop 50. Yeah, I'll talk about that. Redrawing maps. The special elections coming up. They screwed up the ballots. I'll tell you how and how much more that's going to cost us now. Why don't you turn my microphone off, woman? In here pushing buttons. Like, look at her. It's like, I don't want to hear JR no more. He's enough. We'll be right back. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio.
News Talk 96.1
and she's never coming back.
Show, the shutdown continues. Will it run through the weekend? I think the answer is yes. We'll give you the absolute latest on the ongoing battle to fund the government. But we will get you ready as we roll into the weekend, and hopefully we will have some fun with all of you. All that's still to come Friday edition. Play and Buck.
Live 9 to noon. News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Attention, Medicare beneficiaries here in Kern County. If you are eligible for Medicare and looking for a doctor who listens and cares about you with minimal wait times and prompt referral authorizations, it's time you learned about QualCare IPA. QualCare IPA contracts with most Medicare Advantage health plans and provides you with access to a large network of outstanding doctors and quality hospitals right here in Kern County. Medicare Advantage health plans go beyond original Medicare benefits coverage, and understanding these coverage differences may be confusing. Call us today at 661-554-4544. Let us help you understand your healthcare options for 2025. Call today. 661-554-4544.
Chat's going to go crazy. I'm not big on brownies.
554-4544. Get the information you need and the coverage you deserve. For accommodations of persons with special needs at meetings, call 661-554-4544, TTY 711.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-743-8080. That's 1-800-743-8080. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-743-8080. That's 1-800-743-8080.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
The Armstrong and Getty Show. Weekdays noon to 2 on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
On Martin Luther King, the set looks kind of dead. We need a new street, so posse move ahead. We all look kind of suave.
Hold on, I know this.
The Mix-a-Lot posse Cole ripping up the set.
Oh yeah, my place was on Broadway. That's Sir Mix-a-Lot. Can't fool me when it comes to 80s and 90s hip hop. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. Check us out online, kernradio.com. Also streaming on YouTube. Just go over to YouTube and search up Kern Radio. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Every time we go live, you'll get notified. Plus, find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Kern Radio. I am also out there. Why not JR? JR Flores. What, Chris? What am I missing? Why are you looking at me? The boss is in the room too. Oh man, what did I say? Am I in trouble? Is it because of the street sign? It's because of the street sign, isn't it? I promise it wasn't me. It was somebody else that looked like me and had a mustache just like mine and was also wearing a T-shirt that said "Why not JR?" I don't know who did that. And if Griffith is mad at me or Griffin Construction, we'll tell them they can be mad all they want, and I'll be mad back at them.
Ooh.
What?
Sorry, I was talking to Billy.
No, yeah, I know. I was hoping that wasn't about the road construction sign.
Oh, no. I think he was coming down because he was saying that he was listening and actually enjoyed the conversation you just had.
With the ladies of the Kern Down Syndrome Network. Yeah, fine bunch of ladies. I love them. Amber Ranger.
Dang good brownies.
Oh, yeah. Angela can bake her little behind off right there.
I've already eaten 2 out of the 3.
I've got a church with Angela for about 4 or 5 years now up at Canyon Hill. So I've known Angela France for quite some time, and her son Ian, who's a joy to be around. And they have a great program actually up at Canyon Hills for kids with special needs. So if you have a kid with special needs, not only get connected into church at Canyon, but also with the Kern Down Syndrome Network. Their walk happening October 25th out at Stramler Park. All kinds of ways you guys can be a part of that, whether a vendor or just a walker. Maybe you want to get a team together and raise some money to help them out. You can do that as well. Let's see. Don't involve me in your my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, boy, are you missing out. I'll just say that. Go over there, just like YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube, I think you might be missing out. Now, here's the thing. You can listen on the radio live, and then if you want to go back and watch the shenanigans that happen in between the breaks on YouTube, go do that as well. It's there. It lives all the time. Maybe you can't show up for the show today and you have to listen at your convenience, then you can do that on YouTube. But go do that. And also follow me on Instagram because we've been having a joyous time with this construction sign on California Avenue. And I think they got mad. I think the team at Griffin got mad at us today. They have since removed said signs. So if you're out looking for it,
mad at us or whoever did it?
Or whoever did it. Yeah, the other guy that has a mustache and wore the Why Not JR shirt. That's what I realized. I was out there. I was like, yeah, JR, they're not. As you walk away and the cops roll up, you're going to say, it wasn't me. As the sign says, Why Not JR, and your shirt says, Why Not JR. Nope. There's no way they're going to prove it was you.
There's a level of just logic
Well, there's also a level I don't give a
true
involved in it because I'm fed up with the construction down California Avenue. Fed up. Whether they're out there with their leaf blower blowing dust into my apartment, whether they're shutting down all kinds of intersections at different times of the day and not telling people. It takes us 20 minutes just to get out of our facility. Sometimes it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And then they act like they just own the road and pull their trucks in and out of traffic however well they please, block traffic however well they please. I'm fed up with it. So yeah, I mess with their street sign. Put my name on it. Not hard to find. Just Google it. It said right there, the JR Show. So then they got upset yesterday, and on the sign they put, leave board alone. Thanks. And a part of me wanted to go and say, do your job. That's what I wanted to make the sign say. Do your job. And that's all I ever ask of anybody. I won't have to talk about you if you just do your job. 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN. Do we have anything on the board, sir?
Yes.
Okay, what do you got?
Problems with the ballots is they didn't include the pro and con summaries.
No. Nope, that's not what's wrong with the sample ballot. That's going to cost us millions of dollars more to correct. Yeah, the geniuses in Sacramento that are trying to rush this through so they can get a special election in November, that's already going to cost us north of $250 million, screwed up the sample ballot. They sent them all out in a rush because they know they had to meet deadlines. They sent them all out and they screwed them up. And now they have to go back and redo all of them for millions of dollars to resend them out again. All because we were mailed inaccurate voter guides. The state agency announced that it would mail postcards correcting the information to voters, which is likely to cost millions of dollars because we got that kind of money to waste around here. Secretary of State Shirley Weber, who should be fired for this, says accuracy in voter information is essential to maintaining public trust in California's election. Guess what? You lost our trust a long time ago. We don't trust you. That's why we want an independent council to draw these maps. And you want to take that away from us. Why? Oh, because of what Texas did. And now you screwed it up even more. Now you're going to cost us even more money. The voter guide was sent to California registered voters about Prop 50. It was in response to Texas. The special election will take place on November 4th, but voters will begin receiving mail ballots because we all get mail-in ballots now in early October. On page 11 of the voter guide, a proposed and hotly contested congressional district that includes swaths of San Francisco and Antelope Valley and is currently represented by George Whiteside, a Democrat from Agua Dulce, was mislabeled as Congressional District 22. Do you know what Congressional District 22 is? So apparently they outlined two different Congressional District 22s. Do they know who represents District? Chris, do you know who represents District 22, sir? Because they told us who represents the other district. Do you happen to know by chance who represents the 22nd District of California?
Off the top of my head, sir, I do not.
Oh, come on, Christopher. He could be representing you for all you know.
This is true. I'm going to assume the guy with the blue suit.
The blue suit, yes. The blue suit. They screwed it up, and now they have to redo them. Because they're in a rush to get this out to us. Because they're rushing this. I will say, vote no on 50 all the way up until the election. You guys can't even get the voter guide right. And you want me to trust you in drawing maps that we have no say in? That you're taking away from the independent council who collects about 40,000 comments every time they redraw these maps. Now those 40,000 comments don't matter. The ones that do, some leaders in Sacramento got to draw up. Those are the only ones that matter, apparently. And you guys matter to me. Stay away from California and Mohawk on Saturday. It will be closed to all traffic in all directions from 1 a.m. until noon, but I guess it's going to go on further. It's your public service announcement. Also, go and give some platelets at Houchin. Tell them Andrew Flores sent you. I got to get out of here for the day and make room for the Ralph Bailey Show. It's a Thursday. Michael Turnipseed will show up. This is the JR Show. Lily, Dad loves you.
This is AM 1180 KERN. Green Acres. This is 96.1 FM. Bakersfield. Online at KERNradio.com.
The senior Swifty
News
hit
this
those
hour
slot
from
machines.
Town Hall. I'm Keith
He and I
Peters
both
in
took
Washington.
the day off for it. Yeah, you're right, sis. Bakersfield was known for Buck Owens. Sadly, it's known for DUI. Glad I quit drinking May 1st, 2021 after 43 years. Congratulations, Gordon. Congratulations, my brother. That is awesome. So it's good to see you, Jim. Hey, I dropped your name at that thing we were talking about. Shoot me a text, Jim. The rest of you, be good to each other. If you can't find good in the world, be that good.